Hey everyone, Tony Winston here, Jazz Piano College. Got a request to do this song by, I don't know how you say his name, Fukui. I don't know. It's called Mellow Dream. And we haven't done many songs on this channel that are in 3/4 time. And this one's, I got a lot out of because, even though it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, there's a lot of 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. And at times it almost sounds like it's in 4/4, but it is in 3/4 time. And the viewer was kind enough to send me a link to this chart. So let's play a little of it. So 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2. That's kind of like the introduction, and then the A section here is the part that repeats. From here to the end is the song form. So, got a few problems with the chord symbols here for sure. We got G minor, and G flat augmented. That's a good way of writing that. Right here, it's just G minor 7th. This F suspended 4th. With what do they call it, a 6 or something? It's not F6, it's G minor. And the next one, E diminished with the flat 13. That's not a real chord. It should just be E minor 7, flat 5. So a very typical. It's Stairway to Heaven. So 1, 2. Now, this rhythm right here, where the F6 sus4 is, G minor 7, 1, 2, and 3, and 1. So it's like 2 notes are on the beat, 1, 2, and 3, and those last 2 notes are off the beat. They're kind of kicks, so. Okay, and then we get E flat. He's feeling it as 2, like instead of 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, he says 1, 2, 1, 2, and then he's swinging that 2, 3, 4 A minor 7 flat 5 and D. It's a minor 2 5 1, so do this altered rootless voicing if you like. All right, I don't quite have that under my fingers, but it's and this is what I mean about the 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. How should we finger that? Yeah, cross maybe with 2 here and go 2, 1, and that sets you up for the right there. That's how I would do it. That's a rhythm that doesn't come naturally to me, and so I'm glad I'm working on this song. B section. And here's where I was talking about where it kind of feels like 4/4. But it's the jazz waltz feel. We should listen to that. So a lot of the intro is just improvisation, very free form on G minor and F. And this is really, if you're a beginning improviser, I always recommend to my students when they learn to improvise is to, find a progression with just two chords and practice on those two chords. It could be like G minor and C seventh, G minor and C seventh, and use nothing but the blues scale. And in this case would be G minor and F. I think it's hard to tell whether the E flat or the E sounds best. Of course, when you're in F here, it's probably going to be the E. So let's just stick with that. So just F major scale, which is G Dorian. It's the notes from the F major scale, but in the context of a G minor chord. Okay, but let's figure out this thing over here in the B section. That was it right there. Yeah, let's go with the E flat. I think it's more of a major seventh there, isn't it? Listen to it one more time. It's kind of hard to say there. It could be B flat. It might be that F7. I don't know. But it's definitely E flat major seventh here. That rhythm doesn't seem right either. Yeah. He's feeling it as two, like instead of 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, he says 1, 2, 1, 2, and then he's swinging that 2, 3, 4. Well, for soloing, G minor. You could use G minor with that major seventh there. That's called the minor melodic ascending. There, since it's G minor seventh, we might switch back into the minor scale or the blues scale. And once again here, now this is an E flat major seventh, but if we think about the fact that we're not in the key of E flat major seventh, we want to put the A in. We don't want to play E flat major scale. We want to make that a Lydian scale. So when you have that sharp fourth, see, that's the fourth, that's the sharp fourth, and then continue on with E flat. So it's another mode. It's called the Lydian mode, and it's the B flat. It's the notes of the B flat major scale. See? But on E flat. I mean, that's the beauty note there for A minor 7 flat 5. It's the 9th, and then D is going to be an altered scale, and then back to G. And of course, the blues scale is going to work throughout. So the bridge. next chord here is really just B flat. We could call it B flat seventh, and the seventh is down there in the bass. All right. I don't really think there's a flat 13 in there. E flat major seventh, the half diminished there. You know, it's really like a B flat chord. I think that sounds the best. And then A flat major seventh. And the altered chord, and back to our thing. Yeah. Yeah. Nice song. I did listen to a few other tracks. I listened to him play Autumn Leaves, and I think he's a pretty accomplished jazz piano player. And I guess he was mostly active back there in the 70s and 80s. I'm not sure if he's still out there doing it or not. Anyway, good song. I appreciate the request. And like and subscribe, fuckers.